Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. We're just going to get straight to the point on this one. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. It's been a big day. I just got off alive in the Patreon with Stocks with Josh and a stock mode. Okay, this Patreon. As a matter of fact, the Patreon between us, the Stock Squad Patreon, is the sponsor of this video. Okay, so I just got a few things I want to talk to, or should I say talk about, because we are going to go live again an hour early this evening over at Stocks with Josh's page. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. So let's talk about Rivian. Here's what's going on with Rivian. We can see Rivian stock soars as Volkswagen says it will invest up to $5 billion in a joint venture. Okay, $5 billion. Okay, so it jumped up really fast, really quick overnight. As a matter of fact, I screenshotted this. Now, this was from last night where you could see it was up. Rivian was up 50%. It was actually up over 50% last night. Okay. And so the news just was roaring. It's like boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's a done deal. Well, not so fast. The truth be told, and I will let you guys know when I get into one, the Patreon for first, of course. I'm looking to do a put, and not a long-term put, just a short put on it. I'm going to look at it more tomorrow, because usually these are an overreaction, and it takes about 48 hours to see the true direction that this company is going to go as far as market value. Okay, so we could see that even now, at the time of filming this, we are still up 22%, but it has been a sell-off today. So even today alone, we had a 10% sell-off on Rivian. For those that have the class, I don't want you to forget about the warrants, okay? Someone brought this up to me, and see, we're at the position now where people that have taken the class and that are really studying the lessons and really being proactive. Someone brought this to my attention again. Hey, Larry, don't forget about the warrants. All right. So as we could see, this was a couple of days ago when DJT was running up. We could see that the warrants, without even buying options, you don't even have to know options, just buying the warrants, were up 36% overnight, night before last. As DJT went up 21%, the warrants went up 36%. So thanks for the shout out. And we have to realize, for those of you that got the class, remember, continually go over, because there's a lot of gems in there that's going to help you to make money. Okay, that's going to be in Stock Up You. All right, let's keep it going. All right, so I wanted to talk about that, but I also wanted to talk about crypto, and I may come back. Let me talk about crypto right quick. I want you guys to listen to this. For those of you that are holding Ethereum, I'm still DCAing into Ethereum heavy, which is the altcoins. I'll be back to stock to close it out. But the altcoins have not really taken off yet, right? And I want you to listen to the CNBC report for those of you that are holding or accumulating Ethereum, because there is still room for Ethereum to really run.
So I spoke with him about his research and what he calls the emerging partnership between Bitcoin mining and AI. He also weighs in on the firm's note on spot Ether ETFs. Your chief investment officer, Matt Hogan, wrote a note explaining why spot Ether ETFs will, quote, attract billions. Specifically, he forecasts that these ETFs will attract $15 billion in net flows in the first 18 months since launching. What was your reaction to the SEC's decision to approve a rule change last month, which would pave the way for ETFs that buy and hold Ether? Speaking with CNBC recently, SEC Chair Gary Gensler said these products should be fully approved sometime over the summer. What do you think this means for the crypto industry? And do you think these products will prove to be as popular as spot Bitcoin ETFs, which launched more than 5 months ago?
Well, we are thrilled by the developments that are happening in the industry. We saw earlier this year the launch of spot Bitcoin ETFs. We call that the IPO moment for Bitcoin because the ETFs open up the institutional market to Bitcoin really for the first time. And so we're very excited now for the possibility of these ETH ETFs to come to market as well, and for Ethereum to have its IPO moment and start to become institutionalized like Bitcoin has started to earlier this year. These two assets together, Bitcoin and Ethereum, make up almost 70% of the crypto market cap. And so by having both of these in an ETF format, it really opens up the institutional market to the majority of the crypto ecosystem. And that is wonderful for the industry, for continued innovation, and for investors as well to get access to these exciting assets that are growing quickly.
Now, he goes on to talk about how crypto and AI could be a $20 trillion industry by 2030. Now, some of you going, 2030, that's a long way away. No, it's not. All right. We got to look at companies like NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA has a moat around it. And we're going to make a whole nother video about other companies that are in AI and that are in chip making or manufacturing, okay? And see where we could see big opportunity for slow, huge growth, okay? And we're going to be looking into that now and start spotting some companies that we can make some great profits on, okay? So let's just listen a little more because there's a lot of gems in what he is saying, all right? So let's go there.
At Bitwise, we're always looking for emerging opportunities. And my takeaway from Consensus this year was really this intersection of crypto and AI and the huge opportunity that lies there. As you mentioned, we think it could be a 20 trillion megatrend and could add to the global economy by 2030. That's a huge opportunity for a couple of reasons. We're at the beginning of an AI boom that's already made NVIDIA one of the largest companies in the world due to the demand for its GPU chips. Now, the race for this AI supremacy is also creating an unprecedented shortage of HPC, high performance computing data centers. And that's where miners come in. Crypto miners traditionally mine Bitcoin, but with the advanced data centers that they have, they are seeing the opportunity to partner with AI companies in order to house them for their AI services that are developing. And that is giving crypto miners a new revenue stream that diversifies their revenue opportunities and is creating huge growth for these miners. And that's really exciting.
So they also go on to talk about even the crypto mining companies now will be able to get new revenue streams. Companies like Hut 8, I believe they announced a $150 million contract with a lot of the AI companies. Could this be a game changer for the crypto mining companies, okay? Could it be a game changer? So Hut 8 is one of those. As a matter of fact, I know I'm playing a lot of a video, but there's a lot of money to be made. We could see that Hut 8 is up, right? And these are some of the things that we need to be paying attention to. All right, let's see, crypto miner, I don't see here. For those of you that do Google Finance, all you got to do is stream down sometimes. And there we go. Hut 8 announces $150 million strategy. You see here? And so it's right there, good people, right there. Next generation AI infrastructure platform. And you don't believe that the bigger companies like Mara, Riot, and CleanSpark are going to sit back and let this happen. And let that happen without them taking advantage of some of this extra revenue. Okay, so we can go on to that. I don't want to play more of the video, but he raises a good point about what could future fuel these Bitcoin miners where they could come back really strong and take some of that $20 billion supposedly market share. Okay, so let's go back to ETH. Look at this, good people. I did this, right? Where we are right now at the moment of filming this, if we went back just to the highs of last cycle. We're talking about a 44, let's call that a 45% bump, right? But the truth be told, some people are saying that, not me. Some people are saying it can go up to $10,000 this cycle by next summer. Like Ethereum could go up to 10,000. Let's just hypothetically, I really don't like to do this because it's purely speculative and it's not what's going, no one knows. But just in case it went up to 10,000, we're talking about a 300% upswing from where we are today. Okay, now don't plan anything accordingly. That's just one of the things that I wanted to point out to you guys, right? So I'm going to leave by saying, listen, go ahead and get your 8.1% with Moo, right? The link is in the description below, but this one is brought to you by the Stock Squad. That's going to be the top link in this video, followed by Moo and then Stock Up You. All right, good people. We will see you later on. Remember, an hour earlier than normal. So it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Stocks with Josh's page. Okay, I'll see you over there. We'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn. I'm going to do one early, try to do one early in the morning. I have about a 5-hour drive tomorrow morning early, but I'm going to try to get you guys going in the morning. We'll see you then. Make sure your notification bells are checked.